Namaskaram. Hello and welcome, hardworking individuals. Do you know that recently in Bihar, NDA formed the government and the opposition party was blaming SIR for it. Yes, SIR or the Special Intensive Revision that is being conducted by the Election Commission of India, especially the Chief Election Commissioner, Mr. Gyanesh Kumar, is involved in it. And do you know that why states like West Bengal and Tamil Nadu are opposing this SIR? And this SIR is directly going to affect you, your citizenship, your identity as a voter. And what is this problem related to Aadhaar card, whether Aadhaar card is something which verifies your identity or not, what is the decision given by Supreme Court. We're going to answer all these questions in today's class in just 5 to 10 minutes. But before that, a very quick info. If you are preparing for UPSC 2027 and there is no clear roadmap right now for you, we are organizing a free webinar for you that's there on 16th of November 2025 at 7 p.m. Don't waste any time and please enroll. You'll get the details in the description, also in the comment section. What are you going to get there? Mapping exam pattern. You're going to decode the UPSC syllabus for beginners as well as for veterans. 2 years roadmap for UPSC 2027, answer writing strategy, and the very important, because everybody knows a bit of nitty gritties but to know the details, so there is a live question and answers with the faculty members, someone like Deepika Reddy ma'am, having 20 plus years of experience, and all others subject experts. So if you're interested, don't waste any time and get enrolled. It's for free. You're not going to get charged for it. Now let's talk about the SIR, the Election Commission of India. It has launched this special intensive revision. What it is for? It is for the electoral rolls across 12 states and union territories. Now I've already said you that the states like West Bengal and Tamil Nadu are opposing it. And there has been this recent experience of SIR in Bihar where it directly impacted 50 lakh voters. Yes, that's quite a number. Now, what actually is this SIR? So it's a pan-India exercise by the ECI to update and verify the voter rolls, aiming for accuracy before major elections. The SIR process includes adding new voters, that's those turning 18 by January 1st, 2026, removing the ineligible entries like the duplicate entries, the deceased persons, or those who have migrated, and also correcting if there are any errors. The process matches current rolls with historic list from 2002 to 2004. Now, this is something which is also controversial, that why only 2002 and 2004, this period has been made the one from where you are going to compare or determine the eligibility from. Aadhaar is accepted only as identity proof, not citizenship or birth evidence. Now this is something which is again creating havocs in the people, because in India mainly this paperwork is something which is not completed by many individuals. When you talk about the SIR, that is starting following the 12 states UTs covering over 510 million voters, you have few of the states and UTs that are given here that are having this many population enrolled, that you can check for yourself, like West Bengal has 766 lakh, around 766 lakh people, and states like Assam, Maharashtra, Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Sikkim, and Ladakh are currently excluded. Currently, okay, it's not that it won't be done there, but it's done because of some local elections or unique legal context and all. Now, what is the responses of state leaders and CMs that we can see? So basically, we are just going to talk about two states. First, West Bengal. The CM is Mamata Banerjee. CE has vocally condemned the exercise, warning of bloodbath if voters are deleted. They allege that SIR could be a tool for political manipulation and exclusion of minority and opposition voters. Now, we have already seen what is actually going to be done in the SIR. Now, what about Mr. Stalin, who represents Tamil Nadu as the CM? He denounced the revision as a conspiracy to rob voters of their rights and called it a BJP driven ploy. BJP, Bharatiya Janata Party, is the party that is in the central government, and the PM is Narendra Modi. Concerns were raised about transparency, especially during the monsoon season when implementation is impractical, and also an all party meeting was convened in the protest in Tamil Nadu. What about Kerala? Local parties and the chief electoral officers demanded postponement, citing impractical difficulties. And other states have also given mixed or muted responses, with some regional parties they have been less vocal about it, but not all are comfortable with it. What is this impact in recent SIR that was done in Bihar? If you see, guys, what you will see that the Bihar exercise resulted in the removal of roughly 6% of registered voters. That is roughly 52 lakh people due to the duplication, migration, death, or untraceability. This shift could significantly affect over 100 assembly constituencies by altering voter demographics, though the data show no single political group was unfairly targeted. Now, here you will see one more thing that is there. The average loss per seat, if you see, that's around 15,000 or 16,000 voters. Roughly, that's 4.88%. And if you will see that the margin of winning and losing that is there, that is sometimes in hundreds, not even in thousands. So this plays a very big role when you are taking away 52 lakh people away. Now, has it benefited the ruling party or has it gone against them? But this erasing of the voters is something which is very significant, because if 52 lakh voters were either duplicate, migrated, death, or untraceability, then that is something which is very significant in our democracy. Now, what is the role of ECI? So, ECI mandated to maintain accurate voter rolls under Article 324 of the Constitution, and also the Representation of the People Act 1950. By the way, we have already done a complete video on Representation of People Act 1951. So, if you really are curious about knowing what are the voter rights and what are the constitutional rights that are being given, you should go through that video. And if you're preparing for an exam, it's must for you. The commission oversees training, procedure standards, IT infrastructures, and all those things to deal with duplicate or wrongful entries, and it also coordinates with state government for staff and law and order during SIR events. What about the role of the central government? So the central government is again being blamed again and again that they are doing it knowingly to manage the election commission of India and also to manage the elections. But the official stance remains that the government only facilitates statutory requirements. Okay. Now, interesting aspect, if you see historic reference role, the use of 2002 to 2004 voter list, that is something controversial. Then again, the political accusation and Supreme Court involvement, where the Supreme Court validated the process of SIR, but it also underscored that Aadhaar is not proof of citizenship or birth, adding legal complexity to the voter verification. All India scale and zero appeals in Bihar. Now, this is also something very significant, that 52 lakh voters were cut down, but there was no successful appeal. Now, that is really very surprising that out of 52 lakh, there should have been some hundreds or thousands appealing for their citizenship right or the voting rights. Technology and rapid digitization, the integration of IT system has made historic roles searchable online, but also raises concern for those unfamiliar with the online processes. Now, if you're preparing for any examination, there is this question for you that you can see, and I'm going to show you the elimination method that you can use. Now, if you see this, and supposing you don't know anything, But see the point number 3, the Aadhaar card is considered definitive evidence of Indian citizenship during the SIR process. Now we have seen that the Aadhaar card is not the definitive evidence of Indian citizenship. Now, wherever you find number 3 option, you cut it and you will only be left with this. And this is what we call as the elimination method that is used by many aspirants. Okay, so the right answer is 1 and 2. And with that, we have come to the end of it. Once again, I'll repeat that on 16th of November 2025 at 7 p.m., please get yourself enrolled, whether you're preparing from last few years or whether you are a beginner. This is going to be very helpful for you because there you can have this live question and answer with the faculty, and this is really very important. We rarely get this opportunity to have live one-on-one discussion with the faculties, so that is what you should try to get benefit of. And also, if you are preparing for any examinations, you can join the mentorship program for UPSC, TSPSC or APPSC for one-on-one live mentorship by Deepika ma'am and all other educators. We'll meet again if you're surprised. But before that, if you think SIR is going to impact you, or what is the effect of SIR in your state, please let us know and subscribe so that we meet again. Thank you. Namaskaram.